Alright? No other nation the scriptures mention in there. You go back to the core, it's the Israelites. The Apostle Paul went to Israelites. And why I bring up the Apostle Paul? I'm going back in Galatians again, Galatians chapter 3 now, and verse 14. It says that the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles through Yahweh, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. Now we go and read Gentiles there now and tell yourself, well, okay, is actual Gentiles going to be redeemed? No. No actual heathen is going to be in the kingdom of heaven, because the scripture says no. Revelation 22 and verse 14. It says, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without, meaning outside of the tree of life, outside of the city, are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. Okay? So, heathens, how the hell again heathens out of that? These is heathens the scriptures talking about here. No other, Israel, no heathen is going to be in the kingdom. That's what the scripture said. So if the Apostle Paul went to the Gentiles, we have to understand now who are the Gentiles that can be saved. Actual heathens cannot be saved. Actual heathen nations ain't going to be in the kingdom of heaven rejoicing with the Israelites. One scripture I could get, one scripture, Luke the 16th chapter, the 19th verse all the way down. Okay? Luke the 16th chapter, the 19th verse all the way down. Alright? This is Tobit. The 13th chapter, the first verse. It says, then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said, blessed be the Most High that liveth forever, and blessed be his kingdom, for he doth scourge and hath mercy. He leadeth down to hell and bringeth up again. Neither is there any that can avoid his hand. Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he hath scattered us among them. Alright? Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he had scattered us among the Gentiles. We were scattered among the heathen. Alright? So, the Apostle Paul, now you take some and you scatter it among the heathen. They go on up, like, alright, people, they go in and start to operate just like the heathen. It's just like now. Look at now time. Judah just recently came out of slavery. I mean, in hardcore bondage, right? Judah, the northern kingdom, right? So like the southern kingdom, mainly the American Negroes, and the influence that in wickedness that they have on the earth, they have actual other nations leaving their customs to follow them. Okay? Judah have Elamites, Edomites, Hamites, Moabites, Ammonites actually leaving their customs where they grew up on to try and be a so-called Negro, because they might have been among them for so long, or to see in the culture. Same thing back then. The Greek Empire had a very heavy influence on the known world at the time, and a lot of Jakes flocked out. And then when the Roman Empire came in, they kept the Jakes that flocked to the Greek Empire back then, their children kept to the philosophies that they were Greeks and started living like Gentiles. Alright? Even before the Greeks, the Medo-Persians, the Babylonians, it had Jakes who disobeyed and do shit. And the children have a chance to be saved because they are Israelites of the stock of Israel. Alright? One precept here. This is Romans. That's not it. Romans chapter 8 verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. The Spirit bearing witness with we spirit. We is the sons of the Most High. Why? What is the Spirit? The word. When we hear the word, something that just do so in the brain. Especially the ones who you have about show me have a shy call, they just do so. Start a click. Like you hear this already. And you started going twine with it. Then eventually you start preaching. Alright? Because that is the Spirit bearing witness with we spirit. Okay? So it have no way you could take away this knowledge from us. The Most High had to take it away from us, and He's giving it back unto us in these last days. So the Israelites are going to wake up and prophesy, because that is prophecy in itself. Alright? It's prophecy in itself. The Israelites go and wake up and prophesy. Heathen nations, however, have no chance in this thing. They have no chance. They are exempted. They are out of the picture. They are exempted from the picture. It's the Israelites the Most High care about. Alright? Only the Israelites. Okay? This is Isaiah the 40th chapter. 15th verse. It says, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Now the nations, they're talking about the other nations that came out of Adam, beside in Israel. It says, behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Alright? Let's get the second Esdras now. Second Esdras 6 and 52. Yes, no. It says, no, not 52. Verse 56. As for the other people which also came from of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and as like in the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Alright? So that is what the Most High like in the abundance of these heathen nations. Like a drop that falleth from a... There is nothing in His eyesight. They have no part of and no hope of salvation. Salvation is only for the Israelites. The Israelites consist of the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, the Native American Indians. Nobody else. Alright? The scriptures say the Most High only knew the Israelites from the foundation of the world. He will punish them for their iniquities. Okay? Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. Alright? It talks about the blessings. It talks about the curses. Nobody could get around that. Alright? That is in itself a direct link to who the Israelites is on the earth today. Okay? I'm going to get our next precept here. That's not what? Jeremiah chapter 3. verse 23. It says, truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. Truly in Yahweh our power is the salvation of Israel. Israel is going to be saved. No other nation. And only the elect of Israel, as a matter of fact. Isaiah 45 verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Alright? And that is the times we're coming into. The times where Israel going to be saved. You're seeing all these prophecies coming to pass. You're seeing the chip looking to be pushed. You're seeing all these things as the brother Ariella, let's say, geopolitically coming together with the scriptures. The world, the current events coming, you're going at geopolitical level, you're seeing it meshing with the times we're living in right now. Alright? So this chip and this whole economy, this whole structure system is on the verge of making its move to organize the one world order. Alright? And in doing so, the kingdom of heaven is going to come, which is for the Israelites. No other nation but the Israelites is going to receive glory. None other nation. Alright? None. Snow. That's snow, eh? I got a precept here. Psalms 139. Psalms 119, 155. It says, salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. So the wicked cannot be saved. Who is the wicked? The wicked, according to the Bible, Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. It says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. The word indignation means righteous anger. So Esau is the wicked, salvation far from them. Anyway, Esau living, call that the border of wickedness, and salvation is far from them, because they seek not the Lord's statutes, they seek their own ways. A child left to himself will become willful, and Esau been left to himself. Oh, bear with me a little bit, I'm yawning. It's 12. Alright? So, basically what I wanted to bring out is that so-called white people have no chance, not actually only so-called white people. The heathen that the Apostle Paul went to is Israelites. Alright? Not the actual heathen. Okay? This is John chapter 7. Verse 35, it says, I read from 34. It says, ye shall seek me, and shall not find me, and where I am, thither you cannot come. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go? Whither will he go that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed, meaning the scattered Israelites, among the Gentiles, and teach the Gentiles? Alright? Will he go to them and teach them? Will he go to the scattered Israelites among the Gentiles and teach the scattered